Hey everyone, I'm back on a video, and today we're talking about the Habs and the Winnipeg Jets. Almost said Maple Leafs. I'm like, no, it's the Jets now because we moved on to the second round, and now we're going to be playing the Jets. And Game 1 has been completed. The 1-0 seriously to the Montreal Canadiens in round 2. So super happy, but we always know there was an injury at the last with the empty net there with Jake Evans, and the one propelling this or doing it is Mark Scheifele. The victim, I should say, is Mark Scheifele there. We'll get into that. But let's get into this game. A really good, solid game by Montreal, and this is why they won the game. Because they played better than Winnipeg, and Montreal just controlled, and the Winnipeg Jets couldn't get out of their own zone. They made these mini passes, and that's almost like the plan. Mini passes, get things started, little mini passes everywhere around the ice, from the forwards down to the net to the defenseman back up to the point, and different things. Just doing a very good job controlling, buzzing around the net, doing all those things. Okay, you have Galley, you have Corey Perry, and you got guys like that who just live in front of the net, and they just live there, and they do things, and they get goals, and they just work there, and they get things started, and definitely, you got guys like that for sure. Let's get into the first goal here. We have is Montreal scores 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the first period. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, his fourth for the season from Jeff Petrie and Eric Gustafsson. Now, this was a great play. It was Gustafsson from the point, Gustafsson to Petrie, and Petrie with like a slap pass, and that slap pass, and KK had the stick open his blade, and he tipped it right in. Great play. It looked like Hellebuyck hit the whole net. Well, guess what? He didn't, because Kotkaniemi figured it out, and a great heads-up play by Jeff Petrie for sure. Then, not too much time later, the Montreal Canadiens double the lead. 2-0 Habs. Eric Starr, his first of the playoffs this season from Corey Perry and Joel Edmondson. So Joel Edmondson was very active in this game, getting shots from the point, very active, getting pucks just to the net, anything. And guess what? He gets assists tonight. Actually, 2 assists. We'll get into that other assist for sure. But Joel Edmondson and then Perry, just Corey Perry going to the net. Okay, it's Corey Perry again. And Corey Perry getting to the net, and he finds Eric Stahl on the other side of the net, on the blocker side. Stahl scores, and he just, 2-0 Habs. And so nice to have that. Eric Stahl is a playoff monster. He knows what he's doing in the playoffs. So it's good to know that he has 6 points now. He had an assist on that empty net goal, so 6 points for him. You gotta give it to him. I know at first that trade didn't sound very good. He wasn't doing well. But guess what? He's a playoff man. He really is stepping up for sure. Oh boy, here we go. 11:52 into the first period. Montreal was on the power play trying to get things started. Then an Eric Gustafsson turnover, which if you do not know who Eric Gustafsson is, he's a great puck-moving guy, but he's awful on defense. He's awful. Okay, we know that, alright? He's just terrible on defense. So yeah, he was trying to get the puck in the zone. He spinned around, and he just literally gave it to Adam Lowry for a breakaway. And it goes forehand, backhand, 5-1 Price. Kind of fooled Price on that one, but what are you gonna do? That's what it is. A shorthanded goal cuts the lead in half. But couple minutes, or I should say several minutes later, the Habs restored the 2-goal lead. 3-1 Habs. 17-14 into this first period. Nick Suzuki from Joel Edmondson and Cole Caulfield. What a great play by Suzuki. Coming down that left side. Kind of dekes around, does that little toe drag thing, try to pass. I believe it was to was it Caulfield? Who was in front? But it went off a wheel's blade and in. He was trying to keep it out, but nope. He goes in, curls around, does a toe drag around the pad of Hellebuyck, outreaches him, and just puts it in. What a fantastic play by Nick Suzuki. He has a great mind for the net. He knows what he's doing. He's very smart what he needs to do. And he does a fantastic job to outrate Connell, Hellebuck. And the Habs are buzzing at this point. They're really just, and the Jets are kind of just trying to find themselves rust from sweeping the Oilers, having basically like a week off. And the Habs are just gaining the momentum after being down 3-1 in that series in the first round, 3-2, 3-3. Game 7, they win 4-3. They just roll into Winnipeg, ready to go, and they beat them because they were the ones with the upper hand deal of knowing they didn't have rust whatsoever. So, yeah, that's how it is. Second period, no goals, but back and forth action, good back and forth action. Price making some really solid saves in this game, for sure. But the game stays good in that second period. Then in the third, Derek 4-9-22 into the third period makes it 3-2. Montreal, forward from Pilou Dubois and Josh Morrissey. So that's what it is. Forward beats on. It was down the left side. Forward glove side on Price. Snaps that shot glove side. And he's not really much of a goal scorer from the point, but he does get a goal here, making it cut the lead back in half here. Then you have Brendan Gallagher, his second of the postseason, from Shea Weber and Jeff Petrie. On the power play, it was 11:04 into the third period, and it was actually Petrie who springs Shea Weber for a breakaway. And that was a great move by Shea Weber, a little pump fake there, tries to go in. And I'm like, wow, Hullebuck made that stop. But guess what? Brendan Gallagher never stops playing until the whistle ends. And guess what? The whistle wasn't blown. So guess what Gallagher was doing? He was going to work hard and keep going for it. And the net front presence by Gallagher, the puck in that rebound. Because if he did not, that game would be a little bit tighter than we would think it would be, because it would be 3-3 into overtime. So we know how important Galley with his play in front of the net. Very important. So give it to Galley on that one. Then on the not on the power play, that was and this was an actual attacker. Oh my goodness, actual attacker here for the Jets. 18-18 left for the third period. My goodness, can't talk here. It was Pion from the point, faked the slapper, goes to Ehlers. Ehlers sells the shot, but he goes right across to Kyle Connell with just a absolute wicked release by Kyle Connell. His third of the postseason. Like, you can't even, there was no chance for Price on that one. Nick Ehlers just sells the shot, goes all the way across, no sticks can block it, and just, if you have seen Kyle Connor's shot during this season, it's just incredibly good. So good. Lightning fast. And he just buries that goal. So, here we go with the empty net goal. We'll get into this discussion a little. Not much. We'll see what starts to happen about this for sure. But Jake Evans, from Tyler Toffoli and Eric Stahl, his first of the postseason, he turned 25. So, there you go. Why did I put June? Well, hold on a sec. Why did I put June 1st? It was June 2nd. My bad, my bad, my bad. Sorry. Obviously, I don't know my days. There you go. I believe you can see it now. Yes, you can. Yes, you can now. So good. Jake Evans. So let me just race down there, put an empty net so we can seal the deal here. So Jake Evans goes around the net, puts it in, and you just have Mike Shifley from just one side of the ice, from the face off in the middle. He just ran down there and just ran into Jake Evans, and what an awful play that was. Because Mark Scheifele is a fantastic player. We know that he studies the game every single day, even after the games. He's always watching, whatever. But that was a disgusting play by Mark Scheifele. Disgusting play. Disgusting play. It was absolutely disgusting. So guess what? Jake Evans gets put on the stretcher. We all know that, and I guess he didn't go to the hospital. There was an update, and he's out indefinitely, but I guess weeks he'll be out. So at least he's okay now. But definitely, I think he has a concussion. So we'll see what happens for sure. So yeah, let's look at the stats here. 33 shots by the Habs, 30 by the Jets, 52% forward by the Montreal Canadiens, 48 by the Jets. Um, Pretty even, I have to say. 1 for 4 by the Habs on the power play. 0 for 3. Very good by the Habs. Just disrupting the entrance of the Jets with the power play, because that's what they thrive on. You have Wheeler, Shifley, Kano, Ehlers, Dubois. You got guys, Stastny even too, and he can really just all these weapons around you, right? That's what I mean. So how tough would that be? But at least they kept them off the power play by scoring a goal for sure. Um, 24 hits by the Habs, 42 by the Jets. Usually the Habs would out hit. Even in the Leaf series, they always out hit. But this time, the Jets out hit the Habs on this one. 11 blocks by the Habs, 9 by the Jets. And yeah, that's how the game's gonna end. So what a game this was. Sad at the end there with Jake Evans going off on the stretcher, but he should be okay. He should be okay. So, but you can't do that. There will be a suspension. I love to see 8 games, and you know what? That's your franchise center. That stings them. So why'd you do that, Mark Scheifele? If you really want to win, you know why you do that stuff? That's not how you win. You get suspended and you don't play. Do you want to play? Because obviously you don't. So yeah, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens there with the suspension. Hopefully something long and lengthy, whatever, because that was just ridiculous. But yeah, that's how it ended. And 5-3 the score. Oh, I didn't put down the score. Man, I'm totally not prepared today, am I? 5-3. Let me do this. Keep changing and doing it. There we go. 5-3. There you go. 5-3 the Habs win. Alright? See you next video. Any talk news reports?